preach on prayer. We write books on prayer. We do all this stuff, and yet we still can't get people to pray. Why? Because there is a spirit that is opposing you. There is something that is coming against you. It's not just you. When you open up your Bible and suddenly you get tired, that's not just you. That is a spirit, because you don't get tired on TikTok. You don't get tired on Instagram. You don't get tired reading the news. You don't get tired on Google. You don't get tired reading any other book. But when you open up that Bible, it seems like there's two tiny men hanging on to your eyelids, trying to shut them closed. The devil is a lie. It is a spirit. I'm trying to pray with spiritual ADD. Go into the place of prayer, y'all. I won't make you raise your hand, but you go into the place of prayer and you start talking to God and you forgot what you're talking about. And this is how you know you've done that when you pray and you're like, I'm sorry, Lord. Whenever you had to pray, like, I'm sorry, Lord, you got spiritual ADD. You entered in to pray about one thing, and then something else totally hit your mind. You start thinking about something else. That is not just you. I get this because one of the reasons why I have to continue to repeat this is because we have a land that is enamored with preachers who are preaching to you about folks and haters and stuff like that. Listen, that's the devil trying to distract you, because if he can get you to be praying about people, he can steal things in another place. Here you are worried about a hater at your job and the devil trying to take your kids. Here you are worried about a hater in your family and the devil's trying to take a nation from you. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. I need it to be seared in your spirit so that you will never spend another day praying about Sally, Susie, Jim. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but we do wrestle